So what's up, everybody? This is your man's the Trucking Trader. We are back with another video. Let's get straight into this breakdown, but first I just want to give everybody who've been supporting the channel a shout out. Without you guys, it will be hard to continue to go on and do these videos, even though they're really not that hard to make. Just wanted to show you guys some love every time I hop on the channel, because I really do appreciate the people who show support to the channel. So let's get into this breakdown, you guys. We are looking at the NASDAQ, and I just wanted to review some of what was that, Tuesday's price action? Sorry, Wednesday's price action. Right here, so we have our range right here. You know, this is the daily chart, by the way, and we have our range right here. We have our swing low to our swing high. Just very textbook as far as using the fib from this low to this high right here, and then we're going to place our fib right there. The Fibonacci tool, again, you guys, it's just a tool that measures a range so that you can understand premium and discount zones. Okay, so just think about it like this: from this range, the swing low to the swing high, this area above this 50% line is premium, right? So these are areas in which we want to sell the market when it's up here. And then when it's below this yellow line, these are our discount areas, meaning that, you know, because the market is uptrending, when it pulls back to this area, we can look for a buy, because these are discount areas. So you guys see right here under this yellow line, this 50% level, we have this big order block on the daily time frame, right? So I want to zoom in on that so I can show you guys, you know, how the market behaved. So right here, let me see if I can zoom in right here. All right, you guys can see the market almost came to this. Let me see. All right, there we go. The market almost came to this daily order block right here, pulled back up. This became liquidity right here, you guys. So I'm gonna put my little alien face right here. This little low right here became liquidity. Okay, and then you see the market came down here to run out this low. It still did not hit the midpoint just yet. But what I'm wondering is if the market is gonna wanna hold this and keep going higher for now, instead of coming back to hit the midpoint and then going up. But we'll just have to see about that, you know, later on in the week, if the market wants to hit that. But I just want to show y'all this order block on a daily time frame. Let's jump down into the lower time frames and see how you could have maybe traded this market. Okay, so this was the swing low that we was looking at for liquidity right here, where our little alien was at. We are now on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, I'm trying to. Okay, let me see. Let's zoom in on this. So we are now on the 4-hour time frame, and same thing. All right, so I showed you guys this 4-hour order block that the market hit. I showed you guys this in the last video. This market had hit this 4-hour order block right here, and then it sold off, right? And I told y'all to be aware of all of this liquidity that was in here, all of these lows, these swing lows. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swing lows that the market was going to come down here and take those swing lows and use it as liquidity. I was trying to tell you guys in the past videos to watch out for that. So you know, if some of you was actually paying attention, you would have had a trade set up for the week that you could have went off of just from watching my videos. This is not a signal service or anything like that, so I'm not going to be using it as a signal service. But if you do pay attention to like my videos, there is some gems in my videos. So I pretty much was already anticipating this move. Wednesday I woke up, I had this 4-hour order block right here mapped out on my chart, because if the market closed below this 4-hour order block, I was definitely going to be looking for sales. And that's what I ended up looking for. Ultimately, when I posted that trade that I took on my short, that was about almost a $2,600 trade, like a 5% trade on my prop firm account. I did ended up passing phase 1 on my prop firm account, but then I ended up being violated for some stupid consistency rule. Tried to get the account back because I had pretty much protected my account with my stop loss. But after I got stopped out, I still ended up getting violated because of the spreads. So the broker pretty much said that there was nothing they can do about that. But that's fine, right? So like I said, I was looking at this 4-hour order block right here, seeing if the market was going to hold this to potentially go back up, but it never did that, okay? So let's continue to drop down in our time frame so that we can figure out what happened and, you know, how I took this trade. What did I see live in this trade, all right? So now live in this trade, now I told you guys I was looking for that 4-hour order block. Now I'm gonna drop down into, this is going to the 1-minute time frame. Okay, now we are on the smaller time frames. These are the time frames in which everyone loves. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in and show you guys exactly where I was at when I took that trade. And if you go back and watch the short, you guys will see that this is exactly where I took this trade at, all right? So what I noticed was on the 1-minute time frame, we had a market structure shift. So notice when it first came down here in this little 4-hour order block that I was telling y'all about, it did have a small little bounce in there. But then ultimately this 4-hour order block, it ended up failing. So after this, I knew, okay, I need to be selling. So obviously we was in a premium zone, right? Remember, if you guys rewind the video and you look at the daily chart, you guys will know that we are in the premium zone, meaning that we are above the 50% level of the range. So in that range, we want to be looking for nothing but sales anyways. And that's essentially what I was looking for. I came into the market only looking for sales, being in that premium zone. I did take a buy because I think after I seen that the market respected this 4-hour order block, I tried to buy it again after it came back, and then I ended up losing that trade. And I think that was this little move right here. I ended up losing that. And then after the market came back up, I sold. So I ended up selling right here. Okay. I used this order block. Now on my trade locker, it doesn't really look like this. The market never went outside of this order block, but it's pretty much the same idea. I was using this stop loss anyways for this fair value gap right here, because I just knew from experience that it was going to leave this open. And if it left this open, I knew that it was going to be a really fast move to the downside, which it was. Especially if you guys watch the market, watch that short that I posted with the trade on there, you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, this is the exact pattern. So I'm saying that because I want you guys to go look at that trade so you guys can know that this is a trade breakdown. It's not live, but this is exactly what happened in the market, all right? So the market was coming back up. I'm going to show you guys how I use my Fibonacci on this trade right here. So I pretty much used the range. I used this range from this swing high right here all the way to this swing low. And the reason why I didn't use this high is because the market had already had a nice little bounce back up into this, into this range. So the market had a really fast moving down from this high. So that's why I decided to use this high. Okay, now I want to show you guys, right? So using my Fib, look at how when I use this range, look at how when the market came right here, right above this 50% level, right? It sold off very fast. And that's because the market was super sensitive. So, and that was how I pretty much knew I wanted this gap right here to be left open, because like I said, the market was moving really fast, and at the worst, I knew that maybe it would want to wick into this gap, but I wanted to see it wick into this gap and sell off really fast. That's essentially what I was looking for. So I had my stop loss above this gap, even though I took the trade right here. This is where I took my trade at. You guys will see that as soon as I entered the trade, it was a really fast spike to the downside right here. I'm trying to get the camera to focus for you guys. Okay, there we go. It was a really fast movement to the downside about right here. Then the market came up really fast, ran out these equal highs right here as liquidity. You know, anybody who understands liquidity knows that these are pretty much equal highs. It came to run these out, go right above the 50% level and sell off. All right, so I had a pretty tight stop on this trade. I had maybe a 10 to 15 point stop, and my TP for the account that I passed was like right under here. I mean, you guys can pretty much see it right on the chart, and that did get hit. And I was essentially targeting the daily order block, which was all the way down here in this big yellow zone down here. This is what I was targeting. And I could have held that trade and felt very comfortable, but I only needed to make like $2,500 to finish that phase 1 account. So that was essentially the trade right there, you guys. I hope you guys understand how I found that trade. Let's just do a quick recap for those of you who may have got confused. We started on a daily time frame. We was looking at the daily order block, right? The daily order block was our draw on liquidity, meaning that when we was up here in the market, we knew if this 4-hour order block, which was this yellow zone right here, this big yellow box, we knew if this 4-hour order block failed, that we would likely draw into that daily order block, right? That daily order block was going to act like a magnet, pulling the market into that level. All right, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to get this camera to focus, but it like will not focus for the life of me. So and plus, like I said, we was in a premium zone. So if we're in a premium zone, we're only looking to sell the market. Now that the market well, I don't think it went all the way back up after hours, but if the market goes back into a discount zone again, I'm going to be looking for a buy for the end of the week. So that was pretty much that trade, you guys. I hope y'all understand exactly what happened. I hope y'all can see some market structure in here, some liquidity that was taken. Those are pretty much the things I look out for when I'm trading. Liquidity runs, order blocks, fair value gaps. That's essentially all I look out for. I don't really use indicators or anything like that. So I hope you guys appreciate this video. I hope you guys like this video. Leave a comment if there's anything that you want me to start touching on in my videos. My goal is to make these videos as educational as possible, but I also don't want to make them 2 or 3 hours long. So it's just a quick tip type of video, but I'm always looking to improve. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what I can do better. Drop a like if you guys like this video, and subscribe to the channel. As always, it is greatly appreciated. And I am out. This is your man's the Trucking Trader, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.